So today is May 1st, and May is Lupus Awareness Month. So if you were not aware, I am a lupus survivor. I've had lupus since I was 16 years old, but this go round, it has come back with a vengeance. So I have what you call lupus nephritis, which affects your kidneys, and it has been a super different journey than I've ever experienced before in my life. So I decided that this go round, instead of, like when I was in high school, I was so ashamed of it and I didn't want to talk about it and all that other kind of stuff. I'm going to try to do it a little differently this time, because maybe not only do I help somebody else through this journey, I kind of heal myself in a little different way. So, for starters, I look at this go round as not like living with lupus, but levitating with lupus, because to levitate is to rise above and to, be magnificent and glorious. And I believe that that's what this go round is about. And when I say go round, I dealt with it way up to about 4 years ago and went into remission. I didn't think I had lupus anymore, and then on March the 29th of this year, I was hospitalized, and I've been in the hospital in and out now for about 16, 17 days, and it has been interesting. So, um, lupus nephritis affects your kidneys, and so up to this point, I thought I had an upset stomach. It started with an upset stomach. Um, I had vomiting and diarrhea for about almost 2 months. My blood pressure was through the roof, like 200 over 125, 220 something over whatever. And everybody's like, what the heck are you eating? I'm like, I don't know, shoot. I'm trying to live healthy. I'm working out, I'm eating my fruit, whatever, but I really don't know what the issue is. Went to the doctor every week for about 6 weeks. And when I was hospitalized, my dad and my mom came down to Louisiana and told them, my dad mentioned to the doctor, like, she has lupus. And so I hadn't told him that because, like I said, I thought I didn't have lupus anymore. And come to find out, that's exactly what was happening. So lupus affects your kidneys, and your kidneys is like the powerhouse of your body. They're definitely more important than I thought it was. It controls your blood pressure, it controls your GI tract, it controls a lot. So for the past 2 months, my body was telling me, hey, we shutting down, you need to do something. And I had no idea. I just thought I had gallstones. I wasn't really sure what was causing me to, have those stomach issues, and it was lupus nephritis. So let me talk about that for 1 second too, because like people say, oh, when you're in Christ Jesus, you are healed, and you shouldn't say that you have these different things. And I understand that, because I do believe in the whole concept of speak things as though they were. But right now, this is what I have, and I have to come to grips with it. And even though I know that God is a healer, I know that my healing is coming very, very soon, I currently have lupus nephritis. So please don't be like, oh, she just accepting what the devil's throwing at her. No, I'm not. But I'm a realist. And being a realist means that I have to identify what this is in order to treat it, in order to still be able to live. So right now, that's what I'm going through. And one thing that is the hardest part about it is, I said I wasn't gonna cry. I'm trying to cry. The hardest part about it is being young, going through the changes, not knowing when things are gonna get better, still trying to be happy, but still being appreciative of your life as it is, because it could be worse. That's the hardest part about it. Every day is different. You don't know how the disease is going to affect you on a day-to-day basis. Some days are perfect, some days are not. And people say, well, how do you feel? How you doing or whatever. And you don't always want to tell them, like, today really sucks. My hands won't stop shaking. My stomach is torn up from my medication. My feet are swollen because my kidneys have so much fluid. I can't sleep because of all the medications that I'm taking. I hate that my face is swollen from this prednisone. You don't always want to say those things, but it's really how you feel. And I know people think like, that's so shallow. You're in the land of the living. You could be dead. And today I lost one of my favorite aunts to, she had cancer in her kidneys, and she didn't make it. So that also brings, whatever, all other types of emotions and things too, about why I should be grateful to be here. But those things are important to me. How I look is important to me. How I feel is important to me. And you know that's just it. So sometimes you hate when people ask you, how are you doing? Because you don't want to tell them. You don't want to pretend like, oh, I'm great, and you're really not. But then you don't want to tell them every day like, something is wrong today, something's going to be wrong tomorrow, and something was wrong yesterday either. So it's just kind of tough. But anyway, I do appreciate all of my friends and my support, and I don't think that I would have ever gotten through this without like my family and my parents and just my friends and everybody praying for me. And it makes a difference. Sometimes I may have been slow to return your text messages or your phone calls, and I apologize, because I promise you each one of them made such a huge difference. But it's an emotional battle that I am dedicated and committed to fighting. Just it's just taking me a while. And so this month of May, I'm going to try my best to be a little more open about my journey, a little honest about it, and hopefully that if you do know somebody that has lupus, maybe affected another part of their body or whatever, that you'll have a better understanding of what they go through on a daily basis, and maybe find different ways to help them out. And shoot, you just might not. You might just educate yourself as to what this is about. You may have never heard about it before, but I'm not quite sure where this is gonna go. I don't know. I really don't have an end goal in mind, but I'm excited about it. I feel like it's gonna be a great healing process for me, if nobody else. I don't care if anybody, I don't get one view on the video. It's important to me. It's important that I can say, this junk sucks, but it's my life. I don't think it's going to stop me from still continuing to achieve my dreams, because I've done a whole lot with lupus. When I was 16, I had to stop playing sports, stop leading the band. I thought my life was over. It wasn't. I was able to go to college, go to beauty school. I've been a teacher for 8 years. I'm now an administrator. It's so many different things that have happened in my life that have been awesome, glorious. Been able to travel out of the country, doing all those types of things, and I look forward to being a wife, a mom, and who knows what else, with this disease or without it. Shoot, you never know. It could go back into remission tomorrow. That would be awesome, Lord. I'm really awesome. But it may not. It may be something that I deal with for another 15 years, but it's still going to be great. I'm grateful. I'm really grateful. I'm grateful to be at a place where my doctors are really working well to, get things regulated. I have come down off so much fluid and swelling. It's ridiculous. And even though I feel like Quasimodo with this swollen face, it's better. It's a lot better. You get over the bruises, from all the blood work and all that other kind of junk like that. You get over all of, you just wear long sleeves. Everybody thinks I'm a lot younger because I have such a fat face, but it's okay. I'm going to get through this. I'm going to come out stronger, and I'm excited about the blessing that's going to be on the other side of this. I'm excited about the things that I'm learning about myself. I'm excited about the things I'm learning about the people that are close around me. Am surrounded by like some really awesome people, and it's not that I didn't know it, but when you're in a really rough situation, you get to see like all of the good stuff in people. When I say like super good stuff, like my mama had to help me get out of the bathtub. You know, like I'm 30 years old and my mom had to help me get out of the bathtub. And, you know, not that she ain't never seen everything. She gave me everything. But, you know, just the amount of patience and care, and I'm trying not to cry again. But yeah, all my real friends know I cry all the time, you know, about everything, you know, puppies on videos and, you know, all kinds of stuff. But anyway, it has shown me that I am surrounded by some of the most awesome people in life, and I would hate to say that it took a tragedy, but it took something really big to see all of the gemstones that God has placed in my life, and that has been the most awesome part about it. People that I just met, people that I've known for years, people that I haven't talked to in a long time, people that I didn't think we were friends anymore, have still reached out and, you know, cared, and that matters a lot. Not that I was feeling alone by far, but it's awesome to know that you are loved. And if nothing else about lupus, the L should be for love, because it shows you how loved you are. And I think that's gonna be it for today. I may come back tomorrow, I may not, but thanks for watching. Happy May 1st.